I'm sure you've all heard about Kyle Rittenhouse. This is a 17-year-old man who, well, I guess he's not even a man yet, right? I mean, you become an adult at 18. Let's just read about it. He was charged in Kenosha protest homicides, considered himself militia. Now, I was under the impression he wasn't charged yet in Wisconsin, but I guess he has been. Kyle Rittenhouse, the 17-year-old, charged with shooting 3 people, 2 of them fatally, during a Kenosha protest Tuesday night, considered himself militia member trying to protect life and property, according to videos and interviews and social media posts. Video recorded in hours before the shooting shows Rittenhouse hanging out with older armed men who say that they were protecting a car lot. Rittenhouse of Antioch, Illinois, also did an interview with Daily Caller in front of a boarded-up building. This is a quote from Rittenhouse. Said, "People are getting injured, and our job is to protect the business. This business," he says in the clip. Quote, my job is also to protect people. If someone is hurt, I'm running into harm's way. That's why I have my rifle. I got to protect myself, obviously. But I also have my med kit." So I don't know if this isn't him right here. This is just another armed man. So, you know what? There's all sorts of stuff that we can go into there. I don't want to get into crazy details about what happened because that's not really what I wanted to focus on today because I kind of went over it yesterday. More things are happening. Today or last night was significantly less activity, I guess we can put it, because the National Guard did go in and, squash everyone from doing all this stuff. What's important, what I want to talk about is this interesting tidbit of news. So Nick Sandmann's attorney, Lynn Wood, is taking the case pro bono. So this is the guy who who covered Sandmann. You remember that?
Yeah, he's the kid that stared down the Native American guy.
Right.
Got sued CNN, I think,
and won.
Couple $100 million.
I think he sued multiple different places, right?
Yeah.
Not just CNN,
right.
But he won against all of them. So this is Lynn Wood. I'll just read about it. It says, this amazing news coming on Thursday. A powerhouse attorney, Lynn Wood, who also represents Nick Sandmann, has agreed to represent 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse pro bono. Rittenhouse is the shooter who was defending himself from the angry mob that was trying to destroy him. Wood has some may know become famous during the 1996 Atlanta Olympic bombings, where he represented Richard Jewell, who was falsely accused and then slandered by the mainstream media. Wood has made the following statement on his Twitter account. "Thanks to all freedom-loving Americans who responded to requests for contact information on Kyle Rittenhouse. We have contacted Kyle's family, and help is on the way. Kyle will have excellent legal representation, and we owe him legal defense. Many others will need your help in coming days. Stay strong. Continue to speak truth. Continue to demand justice under our Constitution. Continue to be fearless. And most of all, continue to pray for our fellow citizens. Pray for our president. Pray for our country. And always, 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 #fightback. We will not go quietly into the night. We are Americans." So this is, he's got really good representation. People were talking about it over the past day. Like, he was defending himself. All these videos. Have you seen the videos of it? They're hard to watch.
Yeah, they really are.
But they're clearly, he was being attacked and chased,
I don't know what you saw. I saw, it was, again, it was out of context. Like, I saw a video of the guy get shot in the head by the car dealership, and then you watch that guy die. That was crazy. Dying.
It's pretty crazy.
Then you see this guy, what's his name again? The 17-year-old.
Rittenhouse, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Like running, I saw a different video of him running and falling on the ground in the middle of the street. This is the really popular
he trips.
one. And then people jump on him. One guy with a skateboard, he hits him in the chest. Another guy pulls out a handgun and he fires at his arm.
Yep.
Both in defense.
Yep.
But what was happening leading up to that, I don't know.
That's true. And actually, the first video where the guy gets shot in the face, if you see, they clipped it out. So now you only see like when he's over by the car, because it's kind of from a distance. But there's a video that I saw of the guy who got shot basically taunting the crowd.
Oh, I've seen that where he said the N-word. He's been screaming it at him.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I
then
didn't know it was the same guy at first till today.
Same guy. And then leading into the clip, where he actually gets shot, that dude was throwing stuff at Kyle Rittenhouse.
Wow.
And then chased him across the parking lot, and then you see Kyle turn and shoot him.
Okay.
I mean, listen, this is all terrible. Everything that's happened, you know, I don't want anyone fighting. Like, why are we are literally killing each other now over misinformation. That's really the key of this whole thing. It's misinformation. You know, people are blaming the police. They're trying to. Do you know what happened in Minnesota last night?
No.
Or yesterday?
No.
This is terrible. So they're now rioting in Minnesota, and again, I should add, because a suspect or just it doesn't matter. A man shot himself.
What?
He pulled a gun out, and cops saw that he had a gun in his hand and were approaching him, and he shot himself in the head. He put the gun in his mouth and shot himself.
Oh my God!
Terrible video. I did see it, and it's hard to watch. But then everyone started rioting, saying it was the police's fault.
Oh, jeez.
Saying that they shot him. Like, in the video, you see him shoot himself, and there was police there. And I don't know what just happened to my monitor here. Give me 1 second. Let's fix this. Yeah, so in the video you see him, and he clearly does it, and then the cops run up, and they're like, everyone back up, and they're like, why did you do it? Like, why did you shoot him? Like, you just shot him. And it's like, what? No, that is not what just happened. Like, I saw it with my own eyes. Everyone just simply assumed, because he was a man who, he happened to be a black man, and shot himself, clearly did, in videos. So now they're rioting, saying more, you know, it's the police's fault again.
Oh.
So this misinformation, this media that is spinning all of this racial tension and making people frenzied, you know, and it's crazy. So I can't believe that we're dealing with this so prevalently all the time, that every single, if it's the narrative that the media sees, they're like, oh yeah, let's spin it and push it everywhere.
You know what freaks me out is a lot of the people were like, when this all started off, you know, a couple months ago or whatever it was the cops versus everybody else. This was the narrative.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's defund, let's get rid of the police. The police have, a lot of it is, they just backed off. They're not even going into these situations now, or if they do, it's way late. They're underfunded. They're demoralized.
Totally.
And it doesn't splinter into the cops and everyone else. All of a sudden, the everyone else splinters in a numerous amount of armed groups. Like, there's just people on people. There's the cohesion is the police are overseeing the cohesion. So when you remove that, it just disperses into this chaos.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. It's we're segregated. We are. That's what they wanted, it seems. They're trying to do it with our schools now. They're trying to repeal civil rights in California. It doesn't make any sense. It's just, we're all human beings. We all bleed the same color. We all have feelings. We all have emotions. We all need to learn how to deal with them. You know, some of us more than others. And it is just sad to see this kind of violence. It's really sad. So, you know, we'll see as the days go on what happens to Kyle, and it's a shame that, you know, people have died, and I'm sure that he didn't want to kill anybody. They were clearly going after him. So, you know, we'll see as it goes on. So that's sad. I don't want to talk about. I want to be optimistic. I want to look forward. I want to move forward.
I was thinking today. We were talking upstairs, and I was saying how demoralized I am. And it's like the media, and I was blaming. They're like, it's the media is like pushing the hate and the fear.
Yes, they are.
And I was like on the verge of just despair. And then I realized while I was upstairs, if you don't like what the media is doing, become the media.
Boom. So, yes, Ian.
Thank you for asking me to come on the show.
Oh yeah, man.
A chance to become the media today.
Please, that's what we need. We need people going out there and finding out the truth and giving it to the people.